would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the LSU Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. He'll return it. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So Oklahoma's offense will go on the attack first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they faced this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Looking down the middle. Working that left side. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run him.
Breaks into the open. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. The Sooners are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Wheeler. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Looking downfield on first down. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Fires to the big fella. Finds a crease at the 20. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to try to return this one. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Tigers offense has its first opportunity of the day. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And, you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
He stopped just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. Needed more to move the sticks. It'll be 4th down. They boot it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Pulls and fires complete. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Caught in the backfield. It's Wheeler. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. There it got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners!
We know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown run.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. Navy put together a very impressive showing in one of the more complete victories we've seen from the midshipmen in some time. Acres away indeed for the boys from Annapolis. Always fun to see two of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The give on the option. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Green. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Swings it out to the flat. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Calls it in. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. He's going for the goal line. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. Slams it ahead. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Touchdown, Tigers! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game day.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Fires to the wideout. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got him downfield. He's brought down the one to play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
LSU right back to the line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Wants to throw on first down. Got it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. The Tigers trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. Moving away from pressure. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, LSU!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open, I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And he tacks on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Right down the middle. He's got the tight end. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Complete to the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Wilson. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Sooners look to do some damage in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it down the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Motion from the back. To the air on 2nd down. He caught it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Fitted in the window for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Finds the tight end. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. Back to pass on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Hill. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. first down. Got it in the middle. It's Green. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Grabbed over the middle. It's Green. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellows, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in Baton Rouge.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Working that left side now. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And the Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the middle. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Green. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Flips it out to the back. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? It'll be a draw. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Tight end getting vertical. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, he got loose. Touchdown, LSU. And they take it in for 6 more points. That's the kind of skill that makes guys stars. The improvisational skills, the blinding speed, the ability to make the big play and make defenses look silly.
Just straight silly. I mean, what do you want me to do? You put a guy that's that athletic, that fast, at the quarterback spot. Now you're telling me to defend the run, defend the pass, defend the scrambles. I mean, goodness gracious. I don't know what you want a defense to do. There's no stopping that now.
And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Holden finds his man on the left. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. The Sooners with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Hand off from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. It's caught. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the running back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his back in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. The Sooners back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking to throw on first down. And they can't make the connection. This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. They try to pop a run on the draw. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Sooners, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Catch in the middle, it's Wheeler. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. They're setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And it's no good. He missed it. And here in the third quarter, it is still a tie ball game. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the air on first down. Safe completion on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth all tied up. So the final period starts with a second down play. Off play action. Caught over the middle. It's Wheeler. Strong, firm tackle. They'll try to pick up a few here on third down, but from here it will be a 60-yard attempt. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds his tight end. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. And the Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. He'll keep it himself. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Catch in the middle, it's Green. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Hill. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Short gain on the play before he slides. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Green. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Green. He's brought down the line of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. He caught it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Tigers! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
what a great game, tied late in the ball game. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
They'll line up for the extra point, and at this juncture, every point matters. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Lost a throw on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. The Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got his man downfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field.
Slips one guy, and now he's loose. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Looking to buy time. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown Sooners! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
What a massive play by this offense. Man, you needed it. Great execution. Now kick the extra point, tie this football game up late, or do you go for 2? Do you go for the win? Do you try to take the lead? That is a you decision.
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Complete to start this drive. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Four quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these 2 teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Got his man in the middle. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They go to the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. From the gun, the running back has it. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. They jump on top here in OT. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wheeler. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
Got to be impressed with the level of execution here in the 2nd drive of OT. 1 play, score a touchdown, and now it's decision time, David. You kick the extra point and keep this thing going, or do you go for 2 and try to win?
Yeah, and you're right. The response was amazing. I mean, you give up a touchdown, you have a tendency to get down on yourself. No. 1st play, great execution. Now, do I go for the win? Do I play this safe, or do I go try to take this moment right now and get the W?
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. 1 extra period didn't get it done, and we start the 2nd OT. Give to the running back. Sweet cut there. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Sooners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, Sooners! Got it in to take the lead here in the 2nd OT.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They got the touchdown. Now in the 2nd overtime, you have to go for 2. They'll go to the air. They got it. Executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double OT. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Bring in the heat. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Knocked off his feet. A crucial 3rd and 3 on this opening drive of overtime. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. He's got it. LSU will get a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They got one score they needed. Now they need the deuce to send us to triple OT.
I think the quarterback showed his head coach a lot on that last touchdown pass, the poise and the confidence. And because of that, David, on this upcoming two-point play, you might just put it back in his hands and let him go win it for him.
Yeah, man, I need it again, right? Like these rules, I got to go for two. This is a clutch moment. Obviously, got to come up big. Do you trust him again? You worked on these two-point plays all year long, all week long.
And they pick it off. You can't give it away in overtime. You sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all time.
Dude, huge win. Like, you can't say enough about being a team with a considerable talent disadvantage. Like, you're the underdog for a reason. You go in, this is a top 10 team you're playing against. Like, everything says you shouldn't win, but Palmer, they came out and they absolutely took care of business.
Yeah, they showed up in the biggest moment. You got to give these players a ton of credit. They may not be as talented as their opponent, but this was a game and an opportunity that they took advantage of. They made the plays they needed to make. They put the rest of college football on alert with this win. This is one these fans will be talking about for years.
This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the winners of 3 straight, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense is up first today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up.
Refuses to go down. He's in the clear. The 30. Past the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Opening drive, and you catch the secondary in complete disarray. They didn't look prepared after the catch. Truly an electrifying start to this game for them after this long touchdown.
Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. So Alabama's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. Let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took with the deep.
And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Touchdown, Bama. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Lining up to try the extra point. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike. The pass rush gets home.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Back to throw. It's Hart. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Receiver makes the catch. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. They'll kick it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Pulls it in. It's Adams. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
2nd down after that short completion. Looking to throw here. Makes the grab. It's McCoy. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short on the first down marker. 3rd down upcoming after that completion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Pringle. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Back to throw again. Caught quickly. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Going to convert with a sneak, and he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. Quick completion to the tight end.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. He's going to test the secondary. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch made on the right side. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. On this marathon march, now we set up at 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got it right near the end zone. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Trying to find some room. It's Tatum. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Strong defense there. They stuff the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And it works. The first down to the 35. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He gets loose. Breaks it in the clear. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Through 1 quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. And looking for a big play here. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Boy, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Pringle. Stop right there at the line. No gain. For a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He'll be taken down, and there is a flag in the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught behind the line. It's Pringle. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Looking for some space. It's Tatum. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Hart. Tries a quick throw. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Play action here on 1st down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Play fake, looking to throw. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Looks to his left and makes the completion. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And the Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Back to pass. It's Hart. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. First down. We're going to throw the football. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The receiver grabs it. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Makes the grab. It's Pringle.
Offside, defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. He did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. Punt team ready to boot it away. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Scanning the field. It's Hart. Gets made on the out route. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Thrown quickly in the right slot. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39.
That's good for Fighting Texas Aggie.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Short connection to the tight end here.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here's the 2nd down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Here's a 1st and 10 play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Good for a Fighting Texas Aggie.
From the shotgun, drops back. Caught. Completion. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
That's good for a Fighting Texas Aggie.
And now they'll just clock it to freeze the time. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. He was on target with his first try. See if he can keep it going from 34 yards away. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in College Station. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
The Aggies will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Crosses the 25. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Caught near the goal line. And he goes down after a huge gain. What a play for this offense. The spark they needed.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Now the try here for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Tatum. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Tatum. The junior able to bring him down quickly. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To throw. It's hard. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
I'll say this. This defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Just able to get it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Takes the handoff again. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Adams. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 2nd down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sticks. It's Pringle. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback still with the football. Great move in the open field. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And the defense wraps him up.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. but this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Great job with the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. The deficit remains at 6 after that miss.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
They'll test the right side here. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback keeps it here. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Tatum. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Throwing off play action. Grab near the sticks. It's Armstrong. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
That's good for Fighting Texas Aggies.
He'll hand it off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. It's a toss play to the right. Breaks free. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. It's a run. Running back's got it. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Now it's 2nd down here. Scanning the field. It's Hart. Quick throw over the middle. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle made at the 13. But here we go. A red zone opportunity.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
QB decides to keep it here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Aggies. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into this 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. He knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to the left. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Edwards. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he drops it. Can you believe it? 7 of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Close to the tight end. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Defense is coming after him. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
That's the last thing you want to do as a defense, trying to hold the lead late in the game. Undisciplined penalty. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected for a tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now, who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top-5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now, with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
Looking to pass. It's hard. Pressure is coming. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, tied. This offense is still clicking.
What a job by this offense. They worked the ball down the field into the end zone to tie this game up. And with under 2 minutes to go, they're an extra point away from taking a lead.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They've got a 1-point lead with time winding down. It's up to the defense now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tatum. Tackled at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And he will be stuffed for no gain. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. To throw, it's Hart. Pass caught. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And a timeout on the field. We'll talk some strategy, a crucial moment here. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The Aggies will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs. Leaning on the run game here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They're able to convert. Now it'll be first and goal at the 6. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.
What a battle today. A 1-point victory. Hey, you'll take it, take the knee, and get out of here and celebrate.
Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being